be looking at there roughly?
I'd have to estimate. I don't recall. I worked on the validating the lines and the evaluating the contracts, but I can't recall the exact lead times we had for those types of orders. I can tell you that our ideal lead times, especially for some of these fast-growing retailers, we were hoping for a 3-week turnaround, but from what I recall, we weren't close to that. That was a goal for us, but not something we were able to reach with our co-packers. It wasn't as important.
Okay, and then did the co-packer that you worked with, were they buying all the raw materials and packaging, and those were pass-through costs to you so that they could have a lot of that on hand to help with that speed with the lead time? Or did you guys manage some of the buying of those raws and packaging?
Yeah, and this is one of the unique things that may not apply to you all, but we provide all of the stevia. And so that was the arrangement we had, is that they would purchase all of the other goods. They would provide us, obviously the complete finished product. It was a little difficult to negotiate the toll, but the main ingredient that drove the cost was the organic stevia that we supplied, and we have our own supply chain because Wisdom Natural Brands also produces powdered stevia and stevia extract. So, but everything else, the natural flavors, the citric acid, all the other raw materials, they were procured by the co-packer. There's one other consideration there, and again, this is maybe just idiosyncratic for our needs, but we did want to get third-party endorsements from non-GMO verified, paleo. There was a couple other certifications that we wanted, so we had to work directly. And that added a considerable amount of time and some cost for us to validate their supply chains, the co-packers. And particularly, we had a couple problem ingredients that were really challenging to source, and a couple other options that we had looked at. But I could go into that in more detail if you'd like.
I was kind of curious about some of the certifications. How long did those types of certifications take? You said it took some time, and it seemed like that might be one of your screening criteria for the different co-packers. Would that be correct?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it wasn't an organic product, but we were using organic stevia. And you can imagine, certainly, we had our customers for our brand were very attuned to some of those criteria. So, for example, we worked with the Non-GMO project. And I've worked with them before. And if you've worked with them, you know that there is a very long lead time that can take several months. The issue with non-GMO project, I can go into them for quite a while, but I'll give you just a broad overview if you want to know more. We can go into it. But the retailers are imposing their own requirements for manufacturers, most notably Whole Foods. So they will not sell a product in their stores. And they announced this a couple of years ago. As of this year, they would not sell it if it was not verified. It didn't have to be promoted as a non-GMO project verified product, but they would only allow 2 third-party verifiers. And non-GMO project was the largest and most noted one. And so what this created was a huge backlog of manufacturers that realized that they needed to have the certification in order to sell. And it's not just, Whole Foods. I mentioned H-E-B, and they had required that a certain percentage of their vendors, meet these requirements as well. And so what you noticed was, and this has been going on for a while in the industry, I've worked with non-GMO since 2012, is they will take their time, and it can stretch on. And the longest time that I took to submit a product to non-GMO to get it actually on their verified list was 9 months, and that for most manufacturers is just unacceptable.